Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Mewtwo Fan Nate, and welcome back to our How to VGC series. Basically, the series where we jump onto Battlespot and do some double battles in attempt to learn as much as we can about the meta while trying to snag a W or two. So that's exactly what we're going to do right now. We're going to pick our battle music, and as soon as we get a battle, I will go over the team because that just makes it a little bit easier because you guys can see it. Right now, it's on my bottom screen, but I don't have the bottom screen open. So going up against Tobias from Canada, and we will see the team. So he has a team that is pretty interesting. I haven't seen this kind of this type before, where you know how you have the lightning rod Marowak with the hail. So very interesting, especially because he has the circuitry. So I'm definitely gonna want to bring my Garchomp and my Togedemaru. I think plus my Gyarados. Um, so I think that's what I'm going to lead off with. I think I'm going to lead off with the Ninetales in the Togedemaru. Bring the Garchomp and the Gyarados in the back. Togedemaru is a nice kind of, I would say, definitely interesting, you know, to like against his team. He does have the Alolan Marowak, which is definitely scary. I can't beat the Alolan Marowak with Togedemaru because we just don't. Fake Out doesn't hit ghost types, and such. So definitely gonna have to watch out for that because a Circuitry combination with Marowak could be very deadly. Definitely something that I'm pretty sure is gonna body my team. Honestly, and it's not necessarily okay. So he does lead with that. So he should be faster first turn, honestly. So I think what I want to do is I kind of just want to go for a fake out on the Sand Slash. It's as weird as it sounds. I kind of want to go for a fake out on the Sand Slash. But do I want to go for a fake out on the Ninetales, switch into my Gyarados, get an Intimidate off, and then proceed to go for a Nuzzle on the Sand Slash? I think what I have to do is I have to fake out, and then I have to go for the Aurora Veil, and then I'll bring in my Gyarados with the Intimidate. So that's what we're going to do. So this thing should be Slush Rush, and so he's gonna go for the Aurora Veil as well as I am, because I think that was just a better play, you know, for both of us. Just getting our defenses up is definitely a good idea. Now I don't know if this thing is actually gonna have Earthquake. I don't know what these things run. I figured it would be just something like Ice Shard or whatever, an Iron Head. Maybe we'll Protect and something else. But what we'll do is we'll go for the Nuzzle on the Sand Slash as I bring in my Gyarados. And I'm praying that I can take a Blizzard from a Ninetales. Ninetales actually doesn't have doesn't have the best special attack. I think it's like base 81 or something, but Blizzard is just very powerful stab. And I really want to negate the Slush Rush from this thing. So he does go for the Iron Head, so we should eat that up very well. And Blizzard is going to come our way. We are Assault Vest on the Togedemaru, so we should be able to, yeah, and we eat that up with both of our Pokemon. So Nuzzle is great because now we should be able to just do really whatever we want. Because that thing is now neutral in speed, and what I could do is, I don't have a good move for that. What I'll do is I'm going to go for the Poison Jab onto the Ninetales, and what I'll do is I will, I guess I could Waterfall the, I'll Waterfall the Sand Slash. I don't have another move for it. I don't really have any fighting coverage, so that's what we'll do. Negating the Slush Rush was definitely a good idea. Dazzling Gleam. Okay, so this thing has Dazzling Gleam over Moonblast. So that's good because now we get our Citrus Berry. It doesn't bring us down any further than that, and we'll be sitting at a decent amount of health. And I don't understand why he's staying in with this Sand Slash. Just because oh, he has Rock Slide. So that's his other move besides... but if you look at that, that doesn't do too much. Togedemaru is going to flinch, which is no bueno. No bueno. That is not good. I am not happy. Now, as weird as this sounds, actually, no, it's not a good idea. I was going to say, let me switch on to Garchomp and then switch back into Gyarados and get another Intimidate off. When this thing just showed it wants to go for Dazzling Gleam. Well, then, instead, maybe what I should do is I should go... Now, I have to go for Poison Jab because it will break the Sash. And then what we'll do is we'll go for the Waterfall onto the Ninetales. Because that thing has pretty low defense. So what we'll do is we'll try to go and knock this thing out. So Waterfall plus the Poison Jab should knock it out because its defenses aren't that great. And this is super effective. It doesn't knock it out. It doesn't knock it out. But Sand Slash does get paralyzed, which is nice for us. That is actually really nice for us. And we still have a pretty healthy, what's it called? Maybe we should go for the Zing Zap onto the Sand Slash now, as we go for the Waterfall onto the Ninetales. Ninetales is going to protect. Interesting. I did go for the Zing Zap though onto the Sand Slash. So maybe we can get some para-flinching action. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, that was great. Both the Aurora Veils are going to wear off, which just made this thing such a very long match. What we'll do is we will go for the... I guess what we'll do is we'll go for the Poison Jab again. Onto the Ninetales. Because that should take it out. And then he'll probably go... I think he'll probably go for Rock Slide, but I want to keep my Sash intact. So what I'll do is I'm just going to go for the Waterfall anyway onto the Sand Slash. So he's going to withdraw. That is definitely interesting. I don't remember what I clicked. Did I go for the Zing Zap on that thing? I went for the Waterfall onto the Sand Slash. And I did go for the Poison Jab onto that thing. We do snag the Poison. And I'm pretty sure the Rock Slide will take out the Gyarados there. But now we can go into Garchomp now, and we can then go out into basically get a free switch out into Celesteela. I would like to keep my Togedemaru around. Actually, no, I didn't bring the Celesteela. Derp. We'll go into the Ninetales because that way we can just smack it with a Blizzard or a Moonblast. Yep, that's what we'll do. Unless this thing is Choice Scarfed, we should be good. Now that thing is paralyzed, so it shouldn't be doing too much to us. We should probably be able to knock it out with the Zing Zapper thing, and then we'll just go for the Blizzard, I guess, because I think that does the most damage. Now I'm going to try to hit the little thing, so that's 110 damage versus 95. I think we'll go for the Moonblast on it. Okay, so we go for the Moonblast, and it's not living this. You can't live this unless you're like Assault Vest. Okay. Maybe we might get knocked down to our Sash here. Oh, it's paralyzed. Okay, so that was very good. Zing Zap gonna come off and Can we... Yes, we do get the knockout. Okay. We do pick up the knockout on that thing. So, I'm learning a lot here. I'm learning a lot. And I gotta make sure that I don't do any more of those... the silly, paralyzing, like the T-waving things again. Okay, so we do have our... Okay, this is good. He can't go for an electric type moves. He can't go for an electric type move at all. I'm going to go for the poison jab, because that'll do the most damage, and I'm gonna hit into the circuitry slot, but I'm gonna hope that I get a speed tie here, and I'm gonna go for the Moon Blast onto his Ninetales, because I think I'm timid max speed. Okay, so he does go for protect there, which is okay. He's going for the Aurora Veil, so he does he is faster. I think Moon Blast will still take it out though. Moon Blast should still take it out. It's at a very low amount of health. Yeah. Okay. And he can't go for any kind of moves like electric type moves that are stab. We have our sash, I think, still intact actually. I think we still have our sash intact. We still have our sash intact. That is crazy. Okay. So that means we will go for the poison jab, and then we will go for the blizzard because it is single targeted. So blizzard plus poison jab, maybe if we can snag, that still does a good amount of damage. Yep, and he can't go for any kind of electric type moves because that thing is there. Oh, he has discharge. Oops, that was my mistake. So he has, of course, if you have discharge, it's considered more of a spread move, and it doesn't, you know, it doesn't redirect to one Pokemon because it's spread out. If it was Thunderbolt, then yes. But we will go for the Poison Jab and the Blizzard again. And that should be enough to take it out. I had a bottle of water. My voice is starting to get a little bit, you know. The Blizzard might even be enough to just take it. Okay, so there we go. That's a win. That is a win. Tobias, that was actually a pretty good match. I'm not gonna lie. That was actually pretty fun. So this team is actually coming through. I think now the next time we're actually going to build a team from our own, and then what we'll do is we will have some more Battlespot stuff. So I didn't want to save that battle, but I ended up doing it anyway. So it's all good. It's all good. It's cool though. So we're gonna find another battle. So continue battling. Yep. I still don't think it updated my my win-loss ratio because I. Okay, so we have Armin Salazar, 1526 rating. Ooh. This is a very interesting team. Very interesting. I definitely have to bring my Alolan Ninetales because it smacks this man's team. It smacks it. It definitely just hits his team. It just hits his team so hard. It literally hits half of his team for super effective damage. So I'm gonna lead exactly with the Ninetales. And I think I have to bring the Togedemaru again, just because I think I'm gonna have to do the same lead because we can fake out something. If he wants to bring the Delmise is a little bit of an issue though. It's a little bit of an issue. I don't really have anything to hit it with like super effective damage besides the Ninetales. I think what we do is we have to bring Gyarados in the back for the Intimidate on that thing, the fighting dragon thing. I don't think Garchomp has such a great matchup here, although the Xurkitree is such a threat that I have to bring it. So we're actually going to bring the same exact team just because I think it's necessary for that Xurkitree. And we will outspeed the fighting dragon thing. So I think if I were him, I'd probably bring the I'd probably lead off with the Incineroar, because I think that thing gets fake out. I'm not sure if it gets fake out as of right now, but I think it should. Okay, so Reuniclus and Delmise. This thing is actually probably, this guy probably has a Trick Room team now that I'm thinking about it. So what I will do is I will fake out and Blizzard. I'm going to fake out and Blizzard. So I'm going for the Blizzard right now. And I will fake out that Reuniclus because I think that thing wants to go for Trick Room. If he wants to go for like Protect Trick Room, then I will just get over Blizzard on the Reuniclus while it does nothing. So that's good. It's decent. Also, guys, if you have any like set suggestions or comments, make sure to leave them down in the comment section, because that will be the best way to help me learn, and it's going to be the best way to help other people learn. I think it's definitely a great way to help everybody out. So that thing is Focus Sash, actually. The freeze. The freeze. That was a great turn one. That was an absolutely fantastic turn one. And the hail is just gonna knock out that Delmise. So absolutely great. Great start there. That Reuniclus is still a bit of an issue, especially if he just brings out the darn circuitry. I don't know why I snapped. The darn. Okay, so he goes out into the Incineroar, which is a threat. Definitely a threat. I could Moonblast. I could Moonblast it, but I mean it wouldn't be enough. I think what I do is I go out into Gyarados. I could go out into Garchomp. Garchomp does have, yeah, I think we go out into Garchomp here. And then we go for the, I think we just go for a Zingzap. Although there's a good chance that he's going to want to just, I guess we just go for a Zingzap on the Incineroar, right? Because we can eventually, I think that size, definitely a little bit more of the, I would say, not intimidating, but you know, if I don't want this thing to, I don't want it to get, I don't know, I think we could go on to it later. Let's see, where does he go for? He goes for it on the Garchomp, which is great, because I know that there was a really good chance that he could have gone for it on the Togedemaru. Just, I didn't see him targeting it down because it's not really an offensive mon. It's more so of a, yeah, see, I definitely think that there's a good chance that he could have done that. But maybe I guess hindsight, I could have just protected that slot as I went for like I went for something else. But now this puts me into a position where I can just Earthquake and then switch out into Gyarados, which is what I'm going to do. And we should be able to outspeed everything with the Garchomp and EQ it. If I lose my Garchomp here and I take out the Incineroar plus the Reuniclus, it's actually not a big deal. If I lose, because it won't take out the Reuniclus, but we do take out the Incineroar, which was a very, it was definitely something that was threatening my Ninetales. And he has a Citrus Berry. And I'm really kind of wondering why he didn't go for any kind of Trick Room. He just wants a slow team, I guess. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. I just think he had better options there. I'm gonna go back out into Togedemaru. Because if there's a circuitry, I can, okay. Maybe that was not the best idea. Although I should outspeed this because I'm like 90 base speed. And what I could do is, does this thing have like a thing that doesn't let me slow it down? What we'll do is we can nuzzle it. I think we can fake out it first. I guess I'll fake out and then go into... Yeah, I think I'm gonna go out into the Ninetales. Because he only has 2 mons left, and I will have a sash, and then I'll be able to outspeed everything. I don't think that this is a scarfed the Jang Mo-O evolution, whatever it is. Komomo-O. He has thunder, but I have lightning rod. Haha, I don't know why you'd go for that anyway, you scrub. So we keep our sash intact, and we can just go for Blizzard and win. Yep. We go for a Blizzard and we win. Unless this thing has something like, going for that right on there. Unless this thing has Yachi Berry. If this thing has Yachi Berry, we could be in a little bit of trouble. But this thing, we'll see. So, it doesn't take it out. I'm actually very surprised. I didn't think that would happen. But we have, we have Mons that beat it. Okay, and he just gets taken out by the hail anyway. And that doesn't even bring us down to our sash. He gets taken out by Life Orb. So that was another game that we won. So not doing too terrible with this team. So shout out to Token for passing me this team again. If you guys enjoyed this episode of How to VGC 17, let me know by hitting that thumb button. I don't know what I'm saying. Hit the like button down below, as well as subscribe for more content, and leave us a set suggestion in the comments down below. I will see you guys next time. Thank you again for watching. Peace out.